Welcome back, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. I'm excited about today's video because we have Bath & Body Works hiring to literally enter data and data corrections for their human resources employees department, data corrections like for the employees' information, payroll, things like that, into their computer system. Now, this is going to be a seasonal job starting soon, coming up through like the end of the year, the beginning of next year through the Christmas holidays, when they're going to be hiring additional employees and somebody's got to manage and make sure all of their employee data is correct and everybody's getting paid correctly. The thing that makes me excited about this job is that other than the requirement of knowing how to navigate some specific software programs, use like some human resources software programs, they don't require any human resources experience. And they do state that retail experience is a plus. So even though this is a seasonal job, if you have been stuck working in like the retail space, like working in all of those retail stores, like maybe JCPenney's or even Bath & Body Works itself, and you're trying to transition to a work from home job, but you need a new industry to go to, something like this that really only requires your retail experience, but then you can learn the human resources side of things. And then once the seasonal job is over, you kind of have a human resources type job to put on your resume to kind of transition into that industry. So I thought this was a great one to share. So without wasting any more time, we're going to dive all in. Of course, links, timestamps, all additional information you need to get to any of the pages that I'm sharing are in the YouTube description box below this video. I do just ask that if you enjoy anything that I share, give this video a thumbs up, like button. That gives me that direct feedback. Now, first up, we have the company Zillow hiring. Zillow is widely known, probably needs no introduction. They're the huge real estate company. They have a website where they post houses for sale and rentals and all of that. They have two different positions that I'm sharing in this video. They have 2,100 reviews from past and current employees with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.8 out of 5 stars. The first position they have is a supervisor for their customer experience or customer service department. This is remote for the United States. All of the positions that I'm sharing today are for the United States. So Zillow offers a service that they call Showcase or Listing Media Service, where their real estate agents that are trying to list houses on their website can quickly hire photographers and have a photographer come out and photograph the property so those photos can get listed on the Zillow site so the house can get listed. And so, of course, they have a customer service team that handles all of these bookings for these photographers and is kind of the go-between between the real estate agents and the photographers, and they are looking for a supervisor for that team. So as the supervisor, you're going to empower customer experience consultants in their learning environment, making sure they consistently perform up to their measurements and their quality that they're supposed to hit. And you're going to, of course, coach and mentor them as needed, help with their career planning. You're just providing that direction and instruction to the team members, managing the flow of day-to-day operations. You're performing the quality monitors and metrics on your team members and giving them that feedback. And of course, you're also performing the HR duties as a supervisor does. You'll document and address all attendance or performance issues with your team. So you are basically making sure that the day-to-day operations run smoothly, making sure they have the tools, training, and process that they need to get their job done in a quality manner. Now, one thing I always say about a supervisor position is if it doesn't require any kind of college degree and you have a lot of like customer service experience or you have a lot of experience in an area, moving up into a leadership position is a great way to get a higher salary without having, of course, to have like a degree. Now, Zillow only requires a high school diploma or GED. They say it is a preferred if you have some kind of associate's degree or higher, but they specifically say that's not required. Of course, you've got to have experience kind of supervising a team. So maybe you've been like a team lead or something. You have some kind of leadership skills. You've got to have experience working in a fast-paced environment and, of course, great communication skills and be a problem solver. Now, of course, with all work from home positions, you have to be able to navigate software, computer systems, and use basic computer systems like those Microsoft Word, Excel, things like that. But for this position, lowest pay is $68,500 a year, and pay can go up to $109,500 a year. Now, if you don't want to supervise people, that's understandable. Zillow is also hiring just a regular customer experience consultant, where you will specifically learn and master the features and functionalities of their showing time products and services so that you can help customers with those services. You're going to resolve customer issues, queries through phone, email, and chat, so you'll have to work with all of their different mediums, just helping troubleshoot the experience of individuals with these products and services, creating and documenting the cases into the computer system. Of course, you're going to have to maintain a high rating for calls graded on quality, so you will be graded on your quality and have to meet certain metrics with this one. Now, pay for this one, of course, is not a supervisor position, so it is a little bit lower. It's $18.80 an hour up to $30 an hour, and they only require 1 year of customer service experience, somebody who can maintain relationships with all types of personalities. You may have people who are calling upset. You've got to be able to kind of stay calm in those situations. You've got to be able to multitask, documenting all of your activities and conversations with these people into the computer system. So you've got to have great active listening skills. And of course, again, basic computer skills. Now, next up, we have the company Rupa Health hiring. They only have 26 reviews on Glassdoor, so please always do your own research on any companies before giving them your personal information. They do have a 4.7 out of 5 star rating, though. And they are looking for a customer support specialist. Again, this is going to be full-time remote. Now, Rupa Health is a health technology company. And so they are basically looking for somebody to do that basic customer service with practitioners or doctors, patients, and their lab partners through chat, email, and phone. So all of their mediums, just answering all of the questions and taking all of the administrative tasks related to lab orders, doing clerical work, and data collection. So you're going to be like maybe getting the lab results and entering it into the patient's electronic medical record. So when you attend meetings, you will have meetings with your supervisors. That's basically in all work from home jobs. They will require you to be on camera on your meetings, so this might be a turnoff for some of you. Now, you can work anywhere in the United States as long as you're willing to work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Zone hours. So if you're outside of that time zone, you'll have to convert your hours to see if that works for you. But they're just looking for somebody who is eager to learn, has a happy mentality, someone who can be organized. Of course, you've got to have strong communication and customer service skills, and somebody who is a problem solver, like you have a I will figure it out attitude. Pay for this one is going to be $19.23 an hour. Now, next up, we have Bath & Body Works. They probably need no introduction. They are the retail store that sells all the smelly goods, candles, shower gel, all the things. They have 10,000 reviews from past and current employees with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.8 out of 5 stars. They are hiring a seasonal HR data services representative. Now, this is remote, full-time, and it's a $19.80 an hour. Now, again, like I mentioned in the very beginning of this video, this is going to be a seasonal position. They are looking for somebody to start August 12th of 2024 and work through February 28th of 2025. It does say it's going to start out as a full-time position, but your hours may be reduced from part-time starting in November, mid-November through January. So this is really to cover their peak season for the Christmas upcoming holidays. The hours are going to be 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they are really looking for somebody to be a data team representative or being responsible for processing a high volume of time-sensitive HR transactions and data corrections. So, of course, when you're thinking like employee HR transactions and data corrections, people's time cards, that is a timely manner. You have to get that in a quick, if you've got to correct somebody's time card, because payroll will be processing, you need to make sure all of their information is correct in the system and gets corrected if there's any errors as fast as possible. So what you're going to be doing is managing the pay entry and pay discrepancies with temporary assignment for the pay. You're going to correct any core HR benefit or leave plan data in their HR system, just supporting business with projects such as minimum wage, making sure you're entering and validating these transactions into their system timely and accurately, and you're documenting all transactions and calls in the HR direct call tracking system. So this is going to be a lot of data entry, but you may have to be on the phone with the customers or basically employees getting this information you need to correct these transactions. So just because it's data entry doesn't mean that it's completely non-phone. So just know that you will have to get the correct information from somebody, and that's normally going to probably come from a phone call. Now, best thing about this position, as I mentioned, it only requires a high school diploma or GED, and it is looking for somebody who can work independently on their own, somebody who can communicate well with others, because you're trying to communicate with people and get their information corrected in the system. So you've got to have great attention to detail and be highly organized. The only experience they actually list is, it says retail experience is a plus. It doesn't even say that it's required. The only thing is that they're looking for somebody who has experience with Oracle Cloud, the human resources content management system. Somebody who can work basic computer software like the Microsoft Office Suite, Excel for spreadsheets, Outlook for email, and OneNote is a fabulous note-taking software program. We use it at work and I absolutely love it. So they're just looking for somebody, if you can get above that software and know how to use that software, they're really looking for somebody who has that retail experience rather than human resources. So again, as I mentioned, this one would be great if you're trying to transition out of retail and get into another industry that has more work from home opportunities like human resources. Now, next up, we have the company Sarnova. They have 112 reviews on Glassdoor with an overall rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a cash poster. Now, again, fully remote. But this is going to be a healthcare position. They are looking for somebody to properly post payments into their computer system that they get from big insurance companies like Medicare, Medicaid, or your commercial insurance companies like United Healthcare, Blue Cross Blue Shield, or if the patients make a payment themselves. Some patients don't have insurance and are going to be self-pay. But either way, you're just receiving payments that are made electronically by paper check or credit card, any way that they pay. You are taking these payments and making sure they are posted into the system in a timely manner, recorded on the patient's account, so the payments get tracked back to the actual account or doctor's visit that they're for. So you're just recording all of these postings and reconciling them against a bank statement or similar document, making sure that everything that is in the bank account has been applied in the system to the accounts they go to. So you're making sure that the accounts are balanced daily against the bank account. Now, this only requires somebody who can multitask and be a team player, and somebody who can handle pressure and maintain composure. You're going to have times, especially like month end, when you're trying to get everything done and balanced before the month reporting ends. You might have just stressful times. That is with any job, though. They are looking for somebody who has strong mathematical ability, since you're going to be calculating all of these different payments, and somebody who is dependable, but of course no college degree is needed. Now, sadly, one thing about this one is they did not list pay in their job description. I don't work for any of these companies. I am simply sharing what I find online. Pay will need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. All right, if you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Always feel free to leave in the comments anything that you're looking for. I do read those and keep that in mind. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up like button if you enjoyed it. Share with all your friends and family. And of course, I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.